0-2. So this is a horrible place to find yourself right now. Outsiders, T-side beginning, Vitality with a quad kind of, I was going to say quad B lean, you know, just 2B early, but a fast rotation out of middle. ZywOo making his way up the short side, and a boost of these dual Berettas on dupreeh. They'll get nothing done. ZywOo will hold the line with a bit of help from Masuta. This attempt at the B play from Outsiders has turned very, very sour.
Yeah, I mean, half in, half out. You got to pick your spot, and they didn't want to commit to the B play. James doubles back. Yakinda checks the flank with the bomb. He's here for the round win, right? James only on 10 points of health, so top mid for ZywOo. Good position, but Yakinda's up close, ready and waiting. Oh, he didn't see him. ZywOo going back for more. Yakinda bites and takes his head out. Now that sets him up for the short split if he wants to regroup with James, because Vitality have spread thin.
Yeah, there's still a route back into this. The big worry is, you know, with someone like Apex all the way pushed through Palace, if he does want to go any further than this, if he decides to commit, there is a world where that bomb could find its way up through connector into the A site. Now, I don't think that's going to happen, not with James in the apartments. This still feels like a late recommit back into this B site. And right now, that's exactly what Vitality are poised for. They're double set up here. And they've spotted Yakinda up the short side. James is one-tapped out of the apartments. And so now it is just Yakinda. First shot connects, but he isn't ready for the second.
Eagle come to life, and with Apex checking timings, he could get caught off. But back to Con, spotted, and ooh, he's going for it. That's exactly what Yakinda wanted.
Okay, yeah, Yakinda's looking really nice to open this one up, man. Always a treat.
They've got the FAMAS.
Opening pick down here in middle, and now a FAMAS retrieved. Yeah, there is this CT boost up on top of triple. Magis goes up, goes over, and reclaims that kill in mid. The FAMAS is just going to get juggled around from player to player. See, who can find impact? Yakinda's Deagle. No. He don't need the FAMAS. 2 to his name already. ZywOo's going to try it now. Up on top of Ticket, and at least Yakinda's out of the round. You can breathe a little easier now, Vitality.
Yeah, ZywOo only had a pistol in this round. He was playing it safe for the AWP. They thought this one would come for free, and it really should have. It's only one weapon that's made this even interesting. Kicket's picked up that FAMAS and is trying to cross back into A. He's got the bomb. I'd love to see Kicket throw either the gun or the bomb, get rid of one, because these Glocks aren't going to do much to cover. Flit's got his dig. Kicket's just going for the big stick right now. Short is not open, not a worry right now. It's open. Vitality all rotating CT together for the moment. Kicket poised on the headshot angle.
Oh, it's a lot of damage. Would have loved one. Still a Glock kill in the meantime onto ZywOo. And the Deagle and Flit, man, it's blessed by Yakinda. Masuta all alone. This is basically a full eco. This is one Deag that's done this to Vitality. And now Masuta's looking for a way back in, but Outsiders aren't giving anything over. They're just playing with him. They're toying with him. He's in his own head, and now he's out of there. Outsiders, they're going to win this round with nothing more than a Deag.
Given a lot of control, Yakinda's going to take Con. ZywOo's timing spot missed, but Yakinda's could be as well. Flicks back, beautiful shooting, and ZywOo is out of the round immediately.
dupreeh's got dualies again, but they didn't treat him well in the pistol. Also, this is still so measured from Outsiders. Like, Vitality is sweating right now. They're feeling pressure to take these fights. Well, the dual Berettas will finally win them.
All right.
Masuta still an unknown factor back inside of the site, and that's the bomb going in first. Drop now over on the ramp side. We need this activation out of Flit. He's now past the con smoke, and Masuta dies, walking the ramp side. Now dupreeh is under such stress. He's going to have to turn on a dime. Knocks Flit out. Oh, dupreeh with a follow-up. The Molotov, as it goes in, he goes swinging with it, and James, left in this clutch, might go walking to his death. It's a
deep in Counter-Strike already. ZywOo's barrel gets seen, and that's... Oh, no, it's not a headshot. It's a dink through. ZywOo flicks down and finishes off Yakinda. He should be dead right now. Kicket's dealt one to Apex at least, coming in from Con. That's, again, Apex pushing into middle and getting caught. Bit awkward, leaves things in a 4-on-4, gives Outsiders a way back in. James still got his AW. Leaning B right now, checking out for deep apps, but Vitality smoke it off, buying more time at the minute mark. Flash from mid, and that's info for dupreeh, but it's misinfo. Flit's still here behind the boxes. There's no Molotovs to clear this position out. Flit loves doing this so late in the round, letting his teammates execute onto a bomb site while he late lurks. Out he goes, but there's another flash, and Dupree hits it this time around.
Yeah, in a weird way, you know, maybe this helps Kicker get a bit more room, right? You might think you've dealt with the mid lurk, because normally it's Flit there alone. The fact that Kicker's coming in a little bit later now might be an unknown entity, but it still hinges on getting these ramp players out and into the site. Even though Kicker's found success on mid, still on a timer here. James out at ramp trying to fight back with this bomb. ZywOo needs to offer a helping hand. Smoke in the way, and Magisk with the USP wins the first. ZywOo, 10 points of health versus Kicker. Bomb out in the open, he's going to get that CT plant in. The nade is good damage. 1 HP. Kicker still alive by the skin of his teeth. And will that give him the edge? He's getting wrapped, not ready for it.
ZywOo's out under right now, and he hits the jiggle. That's not supposed to be a kill. And with the smoke down, he's even able to escape, not for long. James ready for the repeat. ZywOo goes back for more, and yet again it gets punished. Can't really blame him with the game he's having. But Apex, man, he is relentless. Again, down lower. He got seen by Kick It there. Wants to get out. Knowing that spot came in, outsiders might try and crush him. Meanwhile, Masuta's even trying his hand at aggression. Not done this before. Double B push with Dupree. Buster's holding with the bomb.
Oh, that's a bit of a flick back round, isn't it? It looked like he was going to get caught sleeping at the wheel there. Weren't ready for the second man. However, James is still in under. Could have attempted to trade that, and Apex nutmegs the man in top mid. 55 seconds, outsiders are fine, playing to the extremities of this clock. They're more than used to it, and they're not feeling the pressure yet. They're going to start to lean towards B, and right now, it's still just low HP Dupree responsible for this entire bomb site. Magisk and Apex are a long way away, and so if Vitality even want to retake this round, Dupree needs to go 1 for 1 at a bare minimum.
Yeah, he's got a great angle. They don't have a nade to clear it. No molly, no HE. It's just contact, and he's crouched. The latest contact he can supply, but he uncrouches, and 2 are ready for him. Buster finds...
Like, what's the intent behind these smokes? This time it is to get up the catwalk, but so often they're nothing more than a ruse. So here's the B play. Dupree responds and even turns around, dealing with Yakindar up the short side. Masuta cannot pick an angle, and so will get punished eventually. A 3-on-3 ensues, and this time Vitality, they're at least here, they're at least in position. There's a late apartments lurk out of Apex. Rest of the guys in market, they hold for now. They're going to wait for Apex to get deeper, and ZywOo's even spamming the apartments. Starting to give this signal, yeah, we don't know what's happening in Apps, guys. In reality, they do, and Apex is moving in. James with a quick flick rids us of Magisk, and they even deal with the apartments, man. ZywOo's got to get out of there, countering this team. Right? We always talk about conditioning, and the beauty of Outsiders is they don't need to condition in an individual map because you already know how the rounds are going to go long ahead of time, and it doesn't make it any easier to deal with them.
That's a massive opener. It's a fast B split. Finally, a pace change, and they've already lost the first man up. Catwalk, Dupree's doubled up. Late lurk, 4 Flit, finds 2, but Masuta dropped Buster out of the apartments before this CAC player came in. He's offered up a chance for Vitality. Apex on a far faster Apps flank this time around. Still really far away as Magisk sitting back on triple. He's going to have to run that rotate. Apex will have to just make early contact, and Flit, he's currently waiting for that uncrouch. Beautiful headshot. James in the middle of the bomb site with the AWP, and nothing given to ZywOo. Even a team flash for Magisk, not helping this speed of the retake. James hits a headshot, and this round is as good as done. Get this clear off. He's getting aggressive after Buster's Molotov. He's trapped in front of it now. Oh dear, dinked up. Ramp player's coming out. He is caught, nowhere to go. Looking lost and confused. Apex spams a smoke to keep things even, but Buster wiggles and jiggles an entry to Dupree. Outsiders 4-on-3, and Util is cutting Vitality out. Apex stubborn, doesn't want to convince, and does go through over the smoke. Flit's found him, and ZywOo's been forced to save. The guy who started this map off looking unbelievable has had 4 rounds in a row with no impact.
To be the genius of it, right? It was meant to be, oh, there's a millisecond left. I'll just get one, duck out, celebrate next round about my little frag.
Such a quick counter strafe from Yakindar. Like, you know, you said it yourself. This guy doesn't need to sell himself more, but he still is, man. His mechanics are otherworldly, and now he's going to farm ecos. You've earned them, Yakindar. Enjoy. Peeking early with nades out. There's the boost. Can he spray? Down he goes, but Masuta uses that one rifle for a kill. Vitality have nothing to lose here. They're buying up last anyway. They can throw themselves in, especially with what Masuta's giving them.
Yeah, they're exploding out through this short smoke, right? There's 3 of them grouped here, and they want to try go through it. What? Jane, that didn't connect. Uh-oh, that's a little bit weird. Now it's starting to fall apart. Kickout's all the way in the market, late wrapping, but they're on the bomb. They don't have a kit. He is going to get here, maybe with some sort of timing.
No way.
Would have to go out the window, and that's just not going to happen. This round sails by. Flit trying to get up Con. And I mean, middle is so scary with Yakindar and Flit in the same team.
Nade down.
Oh, the nade pull for Apex. That mental timer of Yakindar getting to Con is thrown off by the fact it's Flit making contact out of lower.
Okay.
And Buster, late lurk out of Palace. As mentioned, man, it's tried, it's tested for this guy, and he's turned the advantage back to the outside as a 3v2 as they start to move in. Masuta still anchoring B because you're never certain when you're up against this squad as to whether or not it is this play till that bomb's gone down, and now it's going to dawn on Vitality.
Oh, he's on the angle. Yeah, bye-bye. Kicker gets that from afar. He found that from ramp, in fact. It wasn't Yakindo who was close triple, but he's ready to close instead. Masuta tries to clear it. James got his, though, fast into middle. This AWP sat back on the A side and steals that kill right away from Kicker on ramp. Magisk dead first, no teammate to trade. They're still mid-defaulting. Trying to come out from under is Apex. Looking for some vengeance after how that first half went towards this exact position. Yakinda deletes Dupree. And he's ready for an underplay as well. The Molly's going to force a decision out of Apex, forward or back. He's somehow hidden in the crack between the wall and the fire. Popcorn smoke so we can try and fight Yakinda, but this guy's already changed position, gone up into the ladder. Has good info out under and even hungrier for a kill to Con if Apex crosses in. Is he ready for the angle? Doesn't look like it. Kick it now back at CT, jumping and spotting. He's seen 2.
He's going to go swinging out. Now that's a good turn out of Masuta.
Wait, what?
Wait.
His molly under. He jumped into his molly under.
Okay.
It was still going.
This could
Or
get
nade,
a little
maybe.
weird now. It could get a little odd in the 3v2. Masuta's even taken deep CT. There's 2 players coming his way. Flash in. It's a good flashbang. They're both blind. And a lot of damage out of Masuta. And the info that both these remaining players were coming from the CT side. Now, Zaiwu out inside a ramp is good for that first. Jame, the man left to beat. And it was Jame who sent Zaiwu into the Mind Palace in the first place. Well, now from triple, Zaiwu knows that James made it across, made it into the site, feeling the pressure, and James will deliver, just consistently countering this AWP star of Vitality.
Aggressing, and right now this is the one position where only the Deagle is watching. Masuta from chair flits in and out like a light, and Buster's ready to set this round on fire.
They've seen him now, though. They're going to swing him together. That's a very convincing scout shot out of Apex. And with so much damage done to Flit and Yakindar, this is still a weird spot to be in. Yakindar's not playing like he's low, though. He's pushed all the way through the apartments. It's going to leave him in the back line as this B play comes in. Flit, the other man with low HP, is also here. Now, you would love Flit to be, like, drawing them in. But it doesn't matter. Yakindar's still going to find his impact. With Flit so low, they don't risk it. And he goes swinging a little bit later on the tap out of that bomb. It's only Apex left. Oh!
As a unit, which is great if you're getting those entries and you're trading, but right now, nothing's screaming that. Util coming through, Vitality being loud about it, running over the bomb site. Masuta chasing this CT player, could find this kill, but Kicker stops him.
Yeah, just going to fall back, play a lot more passive. Yeah, you'll give them a little nook, a little cranny over towards CT, but flashing back in for Kicker is nice. AK retrieved now in the hands of Magisk, right? He's dealt with one of these CT players, but there's a lot more left to come from. The nades have whittled him down low. They know they've got him trapped. He's doing everything he can to fight for this CT control, but ultimately the flash wrecks him. Zaiwu, a big rotate into middle, but Yakindar's holding for this. He hears the footsteps, he knows what's happening, and so Zaiwu's been cancelled out. Apex dead. And Outsiders quickly regain control over that round. It just looks so composed. It's like they're one step ahead of Vitality before Vitality on himself. He doesn't have bank account Sanji to throw it over, right? So maybe for him individually, it's not been so hot, but man, he still carries a lot of impact, and it's just kind of refined his like passive style even further.
Yeah. All right, Vitality got given mid this round, and they've done a lot with it. They've got ladder, they've got connector. This is, so far, all the makings to a good start to a round, but Yekindar wants to push up and get involved on that smoke fade. It will be soon. Flitz holding for Dupree. He's kind of trapped right now, although Flitz just moved away. Yekindar's in the smoke fade. Oh, he doesn't see him, but Dupree saves the round. Opening kill, but there's the instant trade for Buster. You don't get long to relax. Kicker coming in from lower Apex delivers a death the way of outsiders. And finally, Vitality are 4-on-3 up.
Yeah, good place to be in, right? Good place to find themselves. Now they've just got to deliver on the round. Masuta with a double opener. Oh, and even looking for Buster on the catwalk. He's in a 1v3. They're already overrunning this bomb site.
He stays on this other side of window. This fade is coming through. Both players ready. Who hits it? It's Flit first. Finds that conversion spray. Yekindar pushing up. All the eyes are on window, and Flit's taken two with him. ZywOo can't hit the shot, and it's all Magisk. Lurked late out of A, ready for a 15th round from outsiders. One round is all Vitality can rest their head on. An A pop, a nice explosion. Outsiders playing full retake. No one in the site. They're going to have to fight for it in the post plant. Or maybe they don't wait. Maybe they don't give any respect over. Through the smoke on both ways. Kicker goes through, but he can't convert the spray. 90 damage on two players. Yekindar's here to finish the job.
And he's still hanging around. Hasn't elected to go back. Oh, a second kill offers itself up to Yekindar. And now Vitality fighting through the CT smoke. Masuta dead. Dupree versus Flit. Low on health, but he spammed out. Flit was not meant to win that one. And he does. Never even sees him. But it was never a worry. A huge round out of Flit and Yekindar to find 16 for the outsiders. And they now find themselves 1-1. For Vitality, it's all setting in. 0-2 in the Legend stage.